What's the deal, people? What's the deal? This is your boy Big K Solo. What's up? Salute to everyone out there. Yo, listen, it's like 5:30 in the morning, maybe 6:30 in the morning, something like that. I just know it's one of those nights that I can't sleep. So, like, I can't sleep. I'm gonna bless you guys with a story, man. This story is dear. I mean, this is one of my best stories ever. I never told this story, and I gotta keep it fishy with you guys. I've been reading some of my comments, and some of my comments, a lot of people are saying, damn, Solo, you're not giving us no more stories like you used to. And I know that's facts. I know I haven't been giving you guys no more stories, especially Rikers Island stories. And you know why I stopped giving you guys Rikers Island stories? Because being honest, when I first started doing Rikers Island stories, there was nobody doing Rikers Island stories. First of all, I believe I was the first dude who started doing Rikers Island stories. And if I was not the first dude that did a Rikers Island stories, I'm the first dude who started blowing it up with the Rikers Island stories. I mean, listen, there's been many, many, many other people doing the same thing that I started doing. So for me, it got like tired. And the simple way they got like tired because a lot of people was lying about what they did, what they was not doing, how big they were, how big they was not. You know what I'm saying? And you could tell when someone's lying. Being honest to you, if you're about that life and you've been on and you've been about that shit, you could tell when somebody's capping. You understand what I'm saying? And a lot of these dudes are capping like a mother. All right, straight up like that. I don't like to say no names. As long as nobody come at me, I won't say no name, man. But it's a bunch of you dudes, all right? That's word to everything I love. That's word to my crown. There's a lot of you dudes are phony. There's a lot of you dudes that I know you phony because I know some of you dudes, some of your people that you know, I know. Some of you people that you know has called me and let me know about your life. And your life is nothing like what you say you are, what you were and what you are. Nothing like that, all right? Especially in the island, nothing like that. You was not built like that. And I'm talking to like about 5 or 6 dudes that, you know what I'm saying, I'm dying to just blow them up. But I'm not going to do that because they haven't fucked with me. So the day they come at me, believe me, I'm going to end their career with that. You hear me? I'm going to end their career with their secrets. And their secret is that they was not about that life. All right? Two of these dudes was herbs. Two of these dudes that I know was herbs in C-74. They was getting robbed lovely. Mess around, I don't know, they probably was washing clothes too. None of the guys told me this, but I mean, the things that they tell me, the things that dudes call me and tell me about some of these dudes, bro, listen. If that shit is true, you dudes was washing clothes. You guys was washing clothes, all right? Especially in C-74. I guarantee you that, all right? But anyway, the story's like this, man. And this is about my boy, no other than Deadeye, all right? And this is, I know Deadeye, when there was no Land Kings, when there was no Bloods. Matter of fact, I believe Deadeye was a 5%er back then. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm not going to push it. And this is how me and Deadeye got close, okay? This is how me and Deadeye got close. I had a problem in the island with Germans, with my own Puerto Rican people. And the problem was because I was down with the Hughes boys. With the Hughes boys, THB in the Bronx. I'm pretty sure those dudes out there from the Bronx and some of Brooklyn, Manhattan. Pretty sure you guys heard of the Hughes boys. So what happened was I was a dedicated Hughes boy. I was one of the original Hughes boys. I was like number, if I'm not mistaken, I think I was like number 28 or 29, something like that, of the Hughes boys. And this is 1983 when I became a Hughes boy. So anyway, when I was a Hughes boy in C-74, when I got locked up in 1985, my first time ever got locked up, I told you guys the story and everything. I let you guys know what time it was. And that's another thing. Nobody never got robbed. You know what I'm saying? None of these killers never got robbed. Never got beat up. None of that shit. They always was doing that. They always was putting in work. Y'all lying, man. Y'all lying. Your boy Big K Solo got robbed, man. They took me from my white on white Adidas, baby. Was it white on white or white on black? Excuse me, black on white. I forgot, but I think it was black on. Nah, it was white on whites, white on whites. So anyway, the story is like this. the Hughes boys did some things. I mean, it was a party in New York. I'm locked up. I was locked up. So that was a jam. And some kind of it was not a street jam back at the school, nothing like that. It was a party in the center. And it was supposed to be a private party. But the Hughes boys, and I know my peoples, I know my boys, I grew up with these dudes. You understand what I'm saying? I grew up with these dudes, and I know they could be troublemakers, no question about that. I'm not gonna sugarcoat that. I know the Hughes boys. I know my peoples. And yes, my people sometimes could be a little too bow, especially back then, that we was like the alpha males, bro, at that time. From all the crews out there, we was the ones, all right? We was the ones that nobody didn't want, no problem with us. As a matter of fact, in New York, in around my area by Tremont, Belmont, Hughes, Katona, Arthur, all that area, Fordham Road, all that area, I believe there was like about, this is no lie, okay? This is no lie. And I'm talking about the chapters. We went all the way to 12 chapters. Hughes boys went all the way to 11 chapters at one time. But what happened was when the war started, with the TCK, we broke all those chapters down. We broke them down. You understand what I'm saying? We broke them down and we made one. So when we made the one chapter, and that was the main chapter, I'm not going to lie to you guys. Okay, I'm not going to lie to you. I believe there was like about 400 Hughes boys. All right, and this is in the Bronx, okay? And it could have been more. It could have been more. It could have been like about 600 if we would have kept the chapters. If we would have kept chapter 11, all the way from chapter 1 all the way to chapter 11, if we would have kept those Hughes boys, it would have been about 600. But we got rid of those because those Hughes boys that we got rid of because we knew they were soft. Big times. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody's not, it's not a thug. Everybody doesn't get busy. You got people that get busy with other people. Like, you know, you got people that won't get busy. If they chilling with 2 or 3 people, 2 or 3 of their boys, they'll get busy. But by themselves, they won't. You got those kind, you got different kind of people that gets busy. But regardless, as long as you get busy, it's okay by me. You feel me? So anyway, so they jumped this dude in this party. I mean, and I met the dude. And there's another story. There's a story about me and that dude in the island. You heard? In 1997, I had to pound him out. Because he got slick with his mouth. And one day, I'm going to tell you guys that story. So anyway, the kid that they pound out in that party, he was likable. A lot of people liked him. And his people was like from Tremont, on Honeywell, Daly, around that part, Southern Boulevard, you know what I'm saying, around that area. That was his stomping ground, basically. That was his stomping ground. I mean, do I remember him on the streets? No. Did I bump into him? Did I see him? I'm pretty sure I did. And I'm pretty sure he seen me, because he told me one time he seen me a couple of times, but, me and him never talked. But I don't remember him anyway. So, they jumped him, and the Hughes boys jumped him bad. But what happens, once they jumped him, and Rikers Island, 6 Upper, where I was at, I was in the B-side, A-side, B-side, A-side, I think I was in the B-side, 6 Upper, the House of Suffolk. Anyway, so I was there. Now, I just got there. I was only there for like about, I say, I got my sneakers back. I'm already doing my thing. I was tight with Beretta. That was my dog. And I knew the Germans on the other side, because at that time we was all Germans. If you was Puerto Rican, they used to call you Germans. The blacks used to call us Germans. You know what I'm saying? Because of the Spanish. You know what I'm saying? Blah, blah. They was like, yo, these niggas sound like Germans, whatever. They used to call us Germans. So the Germans on the other side, it was these other guys. I named these guys a couple of times because they became my boys. They became my boys twice. All right? When I started doing my thing, we became friends. And then we became enemies because of what the Hughes boys did. So who was there? And who was the Germans? It was Honeybee. Honeybee, he came from Honeywell. Crazy, ugly Puerto Rican dude, but he used to get busy. Couldn't trust Honeybee. Honeybee was one of those, how can I say, man? He was one of those sneak thieves. He was a sneak thief. He was grimy. Plain and simple, he was grimy. Honey B was grimy. Alright? I mean, seriously grimy. Alright? And then you had Pretty Boy Cano. Pretty Boy Cano, or Pretty Boy Canito, whatever you want to call him. This dude was like about 5'5", pushed back, with how you call it, with golden brown hair. You could tell he was a Cano, a Canito, whatever the fuck. And a pretty boy. You understand what I'm saying? But he used to get busy. No question. Pretty boy or not, he used to get busy. So it was Honey B, Cano, Pretty Boy Cano, and Pretty Boy Cano was like the ringleader. And then you had Satch. Satch was the shorty. Satch was no taller than 5'3", maybe 4'4", with high heels on. You understand what I'm saying? But Satch had a heart of a giant. I heard that Satch went at it with 2 5%ers, and he got the best of the 5%ers, bro. And they was going gun to gun. I'm talking about razor to razor, bro. And he got the 2 5%ers over him and the Germans, the 6-upper. They robbed a whole house, 4 Main. You see, these guys was in charge of sanitation. They used to do sanitation. So one day, they sent them to work, and they sent them to do something in 4 Main. And when they get to 4 Main, there was no COs there. They were doing their job. And what happened? They robbed these dudes. They robbed them for commissary. They robbed them for food, cigarettes, took sneakers. I mean, they gutted these dudes. They gutted these dudes. So they had beef. When I got there, the beef was already over between them. You understand? So you just imagine a whole house wanting 4 or 5 dudes. So anyway, so who I said? Cano, Honey B, Satch, Cano, Honey B, Satch. Then you had Little Son from 183rd and Crescent from the 12 o'clock crew. Remember Little Son? May he rest in peace. Little Son was there. Me and Little Son, we didn't click at first. But after a little while and shit like that, we started kicking it. You feeling me? But Little Son was there. And then you had Big Platano. They used to call him Big Platano. He was a Dominican dude, and he was down with them. But I say Big Platano. They used to call him not Big Platano. One time they called him Big Platano, and I still with Big Platano. But they used to call him Platano, Dominica, whatever. But Platano was a Dominican. Did he get busy? I don't know. I really don't know. I don't think so. Because when I got to, when we got to C-76, the same day I got to C-76, he came with me. And I never seen the dude again. Never seen him again. So I don't know if he signed NPC or what, because I really believe that Platano was there for money. He was a money thing for Satch and these dudes. I believe so. I believe they had him under the wing, and I believe at that time he was feeding these dudes. That's what I believe. You feel me? So anyway, so you had like about 6, 7 Germans that was getting busy. So because of what the Hughes boys did to that dude in the party. And that's because that dude was their men's, and not all of them, because I believe he was I think he was Honey B's man and Satch. I believe those two was from Mohegan and that area. You understand what I'm saying? And that's the time where when the Hughes boys started getting beef with the TCK, the crazy kids. That was a big war. You understand what I'm saying? And one day I'll speak about that war. You feel me? Or to the end. You know what I'm saying? Or to the end, man. Until when they killed our prez and then some. We did. And then after that, forget about it. It was on. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, so now, why me and Deadeye became friends? Because when that happened, one day we go to the gym. So I'm hearing from Beretta's cousin tell me, yo, Junebug, be careful. These dudes are gonna try to flip on you. And Beretta told me everything, and that was Beretta's mans. That was his boys. But Beretta had mad love for me. But Beretta couldn't get busy with me. He couldn't step in with me because, plain and simple, those was his boys from New York. I was Beretta's boy from Rikers Island. Even though Beretta knew some people I knew, and I knew some of his people, and we was both from the Bronx, Beretta's loyalty had to be with them. They even told Beretta to get me, to rip me, bro. To to bless me with a $150. And Beretta told them no. And they knew that Beretta could have got me easy because me and Beretta was like this. They knew Beretta could have touched me. With no problem. I would have never expected Beretta to do that. Even though I thought of it, because come on, let's keep it official. But out of 1 to 100, 90%, I was like, nah, he ain't gonna do that. And he did it. But one day we in the gym. So all the Germans are dead. Now Deadeye, at that time, he was working in the gym. This is C-74. He was working in the gym. Matter of fact, was he working? Because I used to see him a lot in the gym. I don't remember if he was working because I used to see this dude in the gym all the time. Every time I used to go to the gym, he used to be there. You understand what I'm saying? So most likely he probably worked there. So now Deadeye, that I know, his name was ringing. His name was ringing. And I was surprised. For what Deadeye did for me that day. So now what happened is that we in the gym. So in the gym, if you want to go pick up weights, you got to go to another room. And then in that room, you got another room that's the bathroom. So when we go, and this is C-74 people, I'm pretty sure you guys remember the gym, big ass gym, but the bathroom and the weight room was small, crazy small. So when we get in there, I'm going inside, you know what I'm saying? I'm in the gym, I just walk in there, blah, 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 I'm like, what's up to 2-3 people? I'm gonna go work out. So when I go work out, I'm looking for my little man, Gigi. That was his name, Gigi, you know what I'm saying? He was from the other side, from, not 6 Upper, he was in 6 Main. So 6 Upper and 6 Main used to go to the gym with us, and plus another house used to go to the gym with us. So maybe that I was in the other house, man, because like I said, every time we used to go to the gym, he was there. So I don't remember I don't remember the house that I was in. Anyway, whatever, that I was there. So when I'm going inside to work out, now the only thing I knew about Deadeye was his reputation. And plus, when I used to go there to the gym and work out, sometimes we used to work out with each other. You had certain groups of people we used to work out. So we used to put in the bed. Once you walk into the gym, you're like, yo, I got the weight rag, you know what I'm saying? And you pick a number, and it's like 1 to 10. So you got 10 dudes doing chest, you got 10 dudes doing arms, you understand? So if you was going to do chest, you be like, yo, I got number 3, chest. Yo, I got number 4, chest. Or I got number 3, chest. I got number 1, chest. You know what I'm saying? You pick your number, and if you get it, you get it. If you pass 10, you ain't going to work out. You got to work out something else. You know what I'm saying? Do chest, arms, whatever the fuck. But every time, it was a coincidence that me and Deadeye, I used to do chest, Deadeye used to do chest. I used to do arms, Deadeye used to do arms. I used to do shoulders, Deadeye used to do shoulders. So we had the same material, the same routine. So I go down, I'm like, yo, what's up, pow hands, like shake hands, yo, what's up, what's the deal, you know what I'm saying? I look at Deadeye's there with his little weak eye, like, yo, what's up, he bows his head. So we're about to get through some work. So now here comes the Germans. They walking in. Now I see this. So when I see this, first thing I do was I grab a 10-pound weight. A 10-pound weight of dumbbell. A 10-pound bell. I pick it up. You know what I'm saying? Because Beretta said that they're gonna come and do me, son. They're gonna come try to touch me. So Deadeye peeked that shit real quick. And Deadeye being Deadeye, he was like, yo, who's that for? And I looked around, I said, don't worry about it, this is not for you, bro. This is not for you. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I told him. I said, this is not for you. So he looked at me, he said, all right. So the next thing you know, it was my turn to work out. So when I sit down in the bar, when I sit down in the chair to do the chest, these niggas start walking real quick towards me. Because they're going to try to catch me when I go down to the bench and start blowing it up. You see me? When I start doing the chest, they're probably going to try to hit me up. So when I sit down, I'm seeing these niggas, I'm getting ready to lay back down. I'm saying to grab that weight. When I see these dudes are walking fast towards me. So I get right back up on my ass. And I grab the dumbbell. And when these dudes come and say, yo, drop that. And I think it was Honeybee, come and say, yo, drop that shit, Junebug. And I'm like, fuck that. What you know, like what you guys want to do? I'm like, yo, this is not about y'all, man. That's out in the world. This is beef from the world, bro. We in here. They were like, nah, man, but you dudes, you know, your dudes violated, your dudes jumped my little man. His name was Eddie. He was like, nah, the dude jumped my, and they used to call him Eddie Ed. Yo, your dudes jumped my little man, Eddie Ed. And I'm like, yo, I know, I heard about that. Listen, once again, I'm sorry, but I'm not over there, bro. I'm not over there. And I tell him, I say, yo, first of all, you know what I'm saying, we was cool here. We was cool. And then you talking about, yeah, man, but those are your peoples, your so-called brothers. Ain't they your brother? Now, like, yeah, they my brothers. But right now, my brothers is not here with me. And you know what I'm saying, when we going back and forth, Deadeye is looking at me, and he see that I got the dumbbell, and I'm not going to let that shit go, B. I'm not going to let that shit. I mean, they're going to cut me, but I guarantee you, son, I'm going to hit 2 of these dudes with that shit, son. And plus, you know what I'm saying, my boxing's no joke. And that's why they came at me, because they knew 7 of them, they needed 7 of them to come at me, B. You feel me? Because they was not going to give me a one-on-one. They was not. Especially when they hearing that I'm knocking niggas out and the B-side, and I'm knocking niggas out in fucking school, when we used to go to school, and I knocked out one of their niggas in there, one of their boys in there. I mean, that was not the German boys. That was one of the 5%ers that tried to rob me, You know what I'm saying? He was one of the dudes that robbed me. You know what I'm saying? I knocked him out right in the school, in the bathroom. I laced him. You feel me? So they knew. And plus, they knew that I whipped Bodyguard. They knew I whipped Bodyguard. They knew I whipped Sabash. They knew I whipped Diesel. They knew I whipped, what was the other dude? Yamik. You understand what I'm saying? These are all 5%ers that I whip. And 6 upper and 6 lower and 6 main. Because the dudes that robbed me was like 12 dudes, and they was from different houses. But 3 of them was from 6 upper. And the dude that had my sneakers was from 6 upper, but he was on the other side, and I didn't know he had my sneakers. But until that nigga came and gave me my shit. 2.5 weeks later, he like, go here, in the bag with some cookies and cigarettes, whatever. You feel me? Did I get the dude? That's another story. So anyway, Deadeye just came out, B. He just got to be, yo, listen, man. Yo, we working out right now. And first of all, I know this dude. Your dudes are not going to touch him while he's here with me. This is what Deadeye told these dudes. And let me tell you once again, Deadeye was a crazy motherfucker. Quiet, but he was dangerous. Let me tell you something about Deadeye that people don't give him his props. Deadeye, okay, OG Mac was blood. OG Mac, I don't know if he got the permission for the Bloods to open up in New York or what. Okay, I know OG Mac was the connection. But Deadeye, he was the heart. He was the muscles. He was the brains, okay, of the Bloods, all right? And I saw OG Mac in 93 when I was in C73, C73. I was only there for 2 weeks. They took me out of there because they found me with a box cutter. You feel me? So they took me out of there. So when I was there in C76 and C73, I remember when he was talking about the Bloods. And this is something that is proven that the Bloods came to us and was like, yo, we're going to blow this up. We're going to make the Bloods. And we was like, yo, whatever. And once again, the fucking nietas, and I mean, let me rephrase that. Let me take the fucking nietas out of there. The nietas. The war started because of the nietas. And I believe it was some racist shit. Puerto Ricans from Puerto Rico. You know how it is. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, they thought it was easy. And it was not easy. When that war started, it was not easy. Let me tell you, when I left from C73, a week later, that's when Deadeye blew up 2 nietas, a captain and a CO in the yard. The nietas try to roll on him. The nietas try to transform on this man. So there was 3 nietas. 1 nieta, he knocked the fuck out. The other 2 nietas got blazed by Deadeye. When the CO and the captain went to stop that, Deadeye blazed the captain, then he blazed the CO. The captain was black, the CO was Spanish. Blaze the CO, Blaze the captain. Blaze the two nietas, knocked out the other one. And at that time, there was no bloods in the yard. The only blood that was in the yard was Deadeye. And this is why you gotta respect Deadeye. You gotta respect that man. That man was a walking soldier by himself. Like Solo. Like me. That's why they gave me that name. So when Deadeye stepped up for me that day, that I was shocked. I was shocked, son. I would never expect this man to go. I mean, what we do is work out. That's it. A couple times. That's it. And what's up? Goodbye. What's up? Goodbye. That's it. So what I did one time that this is when me and Deadeye became like this was the time there was a dude named Panama Star. They used to call him Panama Star, Estrella. Estrella in Spanish was Estrella. They used to call him Estrella, Star. But in English, they call him Panama Star. And because he had a star right here, a 5-point star. So, Panama Star was a grimy dude. Grimy. He used to treat Puerto Ricans grime. Because remember, at that time, it was every man for himself. I mean, especially for Puerto Ricans. It was every Puerto Rican for himself. And at that time, in C-74, there was very few Puerto Ricans. It was me, Junebug, me, the Germans, Superman, Sucio, Caveman. These are dudes that was getting busy. Hollywood, Puerto Rican Hollywood, Pistol P, Terror Squad Pistol P. As a matter of fact, when Pistol P went up north, I went to his cell. I got his cell, 6 upper cell. I got to his good cell because he had Pistol P. Nigga wrote Pistol P, bang, real big and shit. So I got to his cell. I was like, yo, Pistol P. Nigga, them people that was in that house was telling me about Pistol P. When I got there, Pistol P just left like about a month or 2 months. He went upstate. So anyway, Pistol P. You had this other dude named Dominica. You had like 2 Dominicans that was getting busy. Dominican dudes that was getting busy. No question about that. Then you had this other dude that me and him had a fight. It was a good fight. It was a 1-on-1, but I got the best of him. And when I found out, he used to box also. And there was a dirty dude. And he was from the Unknown Bikers. And this dude was a real biker. This nigga does not take showers for shit, bro. For shit. So anyway, Panama Star and Deadeye had beef. Because the Panama Star cut one of Deadeye's man, one of his 5%er brothers. And I believe Deadeye was 5%er. I believe he was. So Deadeye was tight that Panama Star cut a 5%er, and that was Deadeye's man. So when they get to the bullpens, in C-74 that we going to court, what happens? They're about to put Panama Star inside where Deadeye is at. So the COs that put Panama Star inside the cell, the first thing when he noticed Deadeye going towards him. So he grabbed Panama Star, but before he locked the door, he grabbed Panama Star by the jacket and pulled him out. Because they was about to get busy in there. So they put Panama Star in my cell, in the cell in the bullpen where I was at. You understand what I'm saying? With the noticing that don't put these two together, Deadeye and Panama Star, because they got beef already. So, these two got to go separately in the bus, whatever. They got to go separately now. And I think Deadeye was from Brooklyn or the Bronx. Don't remember. But Panama Star was from Queens. So what happened is that Panama Star and Deadeye is going, they in the bullpen screaming, la, 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 la. They going at it. Now, I'm in the bullpen now. Panama Star, Deadeye looked out for me already. So now when I'm in the bullpens, I'm sitting down, minding my business, and I'm there with Shorty Black. This kid that he was not 5%er, but he was cool. I met Shorty Black going to court here and there. We became friends. You know what I'm saying? Shorty Black, he was not a 5%er, but Shorty Black was nice with the razor. He was nice. So me and Shorty Black, we kicking and we seeing the shit that's going on with Deadeye and Panama Star. I don't like Panama Star. Panama Star don't like me. We had a little something in commissary. He was going to rob this dude named Hector, Puerto Rican kid named Hector, who Hector was my little son. I was not going to let nobody rob my little son because everything that Hector was buying was coming to my locker. You understand what I'm saying? That's the only way Hector could eat, because if Hector would go, and if I was not there with Hector, that was going to, that was gonna take his commissary, B. Every fucking week, that was gonna take his commissary. So Hector came to me and said, "Yo, Junebug, can I put my commissary in your locker?" And I was like, "Sure." And you know what I'm saying? Hector got to bring his commissary all the way, walk with shit. Because let me tell you, if you was gonna get robbed for commissary, they will rob you once you come out of commissary. Once you come out of commissary, they will rob you. And if the dude is from your house and you go talk to the dude and say, "Yo, listen, man, I need you to buy me this, buy me that, buy me this," they just give a dude a slip. "Yo, here, this is what I want for commissary." And the dude like, "What you mean?" "This is what I want for commissary." "Yo, I ain't buying that, my mom." I'm like, "You don't buy me that, you're gonna get whipped." So dudes used to buy it. And a lot of these dudes, I'm not gonna lie, they was Puerto Ricans. I couldn't be there for every Puerto Rican. I couldn't. Even though it used to bother me, and then again, it used to not bother me because I was young. I was young and I was stupid. But after the day that I told you guys the story when I robbed that black kid, that I felt bad, that I took his sneakers, and the next thing you know, the dude told me, "Yo, that's my mother bought me those sneakers. The last thing she bought me when she died. His mother died of cancer. And the last thing his mom bought him was those sneakers, and that shit, that broke my heart, B. It broke my heart. Then I started thinking when they took me for my sneakers, how bad I felt. Like I felt like a P. I felt like a PS, B. I mean, excuse me, like a PY. If you know what's a PY. You know what I'm saying? I felt like that, son. I felt like, yo, like, damn. All the boxing, all the tough guy, what happened? But then, I started thinking like, wait a minute, man, I'm not Superman. Bro, you had like 9 shanks on you, B. You had like 9 bone crushes on you, Junebug. And you had a few other ones standing there just in case, looking out, make sure the police don't come. I believe I did the right thing. Yo, here, you want my sneakers here? I ain't gonna die for them. Then they gave me another pair of white on white Adidas. They was not bad, but they was not mine. They was not fucked up Adidas, but they was not mine. I wanted mine. I wanted my brand new Adidas. So the first one I got rid was JR. Second one I got rid was Bodyguard. Anyway, it's a list. So while we in the bullpens, what happens? Bronx court comes. We all get changed up. Clean, cuckoo, climb. Deadeye and Panama Stars just arguing. Hoo-ha, Panama boost. No, lie. They call me. They call the Bronx to go to court. I get packed up. I get changed up. They're putting me chains on. Hoo-ha. Then Panama Star stood in the bullpen by himself. Because like I said, wherever he was going to court, I believe Deadeye was going to court with him. So I don't know if Deadeye was from Queens or what, but I don't remember. But I think Deadeye was from Brooklyn, I think. Really, I'm like 60% that he was from Brooklyn, 40% that he was from Queens. Anyway, they left Panama Star in the bullpens. We came out. Oh, everybody that's going to the Bronx, we all came out, but whatever. Now, Shorty Black, we go to court, boom, boom, bing, bang. Shorty Black comes back like about 9 hours later, 10 hours later, B. We tired. We both tired, B. We come back from court. Guess what? When we come back from court, Deadeye is back from court. Panama Star is back from court. Panama Star is still going at it. So everybody's back from court. You got everybody from Brooklyn court, Bronx court, Manhattan court, Queens court, Staten Island court, Connecticut court. Everybody's back. So, of course, the bullpens is packed. There's only like 5, 6 COs. You understand what I'm saying? 5 or 6 COs taking care of business. So there's 5 or 6 COs taking care like about 4, 5, 600 inmates. All in the bullpen just talking, and the CO screaming, quiet, and the 2 Chinese brothers running around. I remember my boys, Bruce Lee and Grasshopper. That's when the Chinese brothers was running around working in the building and shit. This is 85, 85. I heard they blew trial in 85. They blew trial, man. It's sad. But anyway, they going at it. That's when Pam Shorty Black had a box. He had a nice box cutter. I couldn't take mine out. My shit was boofed. So I couldn't take mine out. You know what I'm saying? I had to go sit down in the toilet and pull it out. And then, like I said, Panama Star, we didn't like, we didn't like each other. We had respect for each other. But he stays in his corner, I stay in my corner. So now, I felt that Deadeye did me a favor. Deadeye looked out for me. Because if Deadeye would have not got up, it would have been a real mess in that gym. It would have got really bad in that gym. You understand? When my so-called boys, the Germans, came and tried to get at me because of what the Hughes boys did. Because my crew did to one of their boys in the streets. So I decided, I said, F it. I tell Shorty Black, let me get your shit. I can't get mine out. It's too many people. I'm shy. You know what I'm saying? I'm like a little shy. It's not an emergency. Like somebody gonna blaze me, I'm fuck that. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I just felt comfortable. So what happens? Shorty Black gives me his thing. I grabbed that little boxy, but it was a nice New Yorker. Nice box, and the shit was almost brand new. So I'm like, looked at Shorty Black like, damn, this shit blinging. It's like bling blinging. You feeling me? I didn't use the bling bling because you know that slang was not out there. But I'm like, yo, this shit's shining. It was almost like I was like, damn. In my mind, like, damn, he must have just got this shit. So anyway, I go. I'm sitting right next to Shorty Black. The CO comes and they start counting. On the count, when they scream the count, that means that they're gonna start coming to bullpens. You're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4. You're gonna have two COs, 2 CO for each bullpen. So if they got 5 bullpens, all 5 bullpens are packed. Because remember, you got the New Jacks also that they sitting down too. They got them in the end of the bullpens. They got them, or they got them inside the building because there was this place that they put them at, and they take out they put the New Jacks in there when the inmates that's from population, they're coming from court, they put them in the main bullpens and take the New Jacks and put them in that bullpen over inside the building. So that's where the New Jacks was at. So they got to count all that shit. So they go count the New Jacks. They come and they start counting. Bling, 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 bling. Each thing. You know what I'm saying? So when they come to us, to the Bronx, they start counting. And the way they count, they call out your name. Like they call out my name, Rivera. At that time, I used to live in 183rd in Cortona. So I was like, 183rd in Cortona, blah, 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 blah. Building, blah, blah, apartment, blah, blah. You know, like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Boom, check me in. That means that my count is good. So they going on, blah, blah. So when they finish the count, that's when I'm about to get busy. And what I was about to do is, I'm gonna go cut this motherfucker. I'm gonna go pay homage to my man Deadeye for looking out, man, for doing the right thing by me. You feeling me? He didn't have to do that. So Deadeye and fucking Panama Star, they keep going at it, blah, 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 blah. Panama Star is like, that ain't ciego. That nigga's blind. That nigga's in there. These are the bars. And that dude's right there, you don't know me, man. Yo, I will murk you, man. You lucky that I'm not there, bro. You know, he's going off. So, Shorty Black is gonna get down with me. He was like, yo, I got you. I looked at Shorty Black, I'm like, all right. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, me, Shorty Black was cool, you know what I'm saying? You know, Shorty Black was like about 5'3", 5'4". I say Shorty Black was like 5'2", 5'3". Shorty dude, but he was good with the razor, but he gave me his razor. So if anything, if anything gets crazy, Shorty Black will give him a little right and a little left until I get my position. You feeling me? But there was no need for that. Because what happened was that Shorty Black goes to the bullpen. He goes to the gate where Panama Star is at. So he knows Panama Star from here and there. So he tells Panama Star, and that was to sleep Panama Star. He did that for me. So he tells Panama Star, yo, give me a light. So Panama Star goes in his pocket. Panama Star is holding. He's holding. Sometimes he pull out the razor, you can see he's holding. So this is gonna be a stick and move type of shit. And if I gotta stick him again, I'm gonna stick him again. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause remember, he got a gun. So when he lights the cigarette up for Shorty Black's talking like, yo, what the fuck going on with you and homie? and Panama Star forgets about Deadeye. And he starts talking to Shorty Black. Nah, this nigga, man, he always, blah, I bagged his man, I cut his man, I gave his man $150, his man gotta handle that, he gotta handle that, saying blah, blah, blah. So Shorty Black is like, word, yeah, man, I feel you. Next year, bro, I called Panama Star. I called him like to put him asleep. But when I grabbed him like that to put him asleep, I'm not gonna put him asleep because I got the razor right here. So I put my, how you put a nigga to sleep? I don't put him asleep. What I did was I grabbed him like that. I'm like, little choking him a little bit. Shorty Black pulls back. I go and I catch him. Woof. But when I catch him, I want to catch him right here to the neck. I don't catch him there. I catch him right here. So half of the ear is sliced. And I catch him from here, God knows the mark, from here like this. It was more than $150, but it was more than $150. But I wanted to catch him in the neck. That would have been a body, because that would have been his jugular vein, no question. So God knew what he was doing, man. Thank you, thank you, God. You feel me? Because that would have been a body. Even though nobody spoke about the cut, but if it would have been a body, somebody would have spoke to get the hell out of that, to get out of that case. Whatever case they got locked up for, they would have worked. They would have tried to work some kind of deal for snitch. A snitch would have came out, yeah, I got you. What you gonna give me? Let's keep it official. So thank you, God. So anyway, when I called him, boom, Shorty Black called him, bing, bing, gave him a 2-piece. Panama Star falls down. He doesn't know he's cut. He's looking for his razor because his razor fell. So there's mad people in that bullpen, mad people. So he like this when he finally realizes there's blood in the floor. So that's when he sees that he's ripped. When he's ripped, instead of calming down, he starts going crazy. And all the blood starts splashing all over his face. I mean, people are getting bloody because he's pushing people around. Yo, who's that? Who's that? You know what I'm saying? He's all cut up and screaming out for the seal. Yo, I'm cut, motherfucker. Yo, I'm gonna kill one of your people. I'm gonna find out what that. You know what I'm saying? The seal opens the gate, pulls him out of there. Dude was leaking. This ear right here, the ear right here is hanging like it looked like an earring, not for nothing, like an earring, like a long earring. It looked like a long earring. It was Now, when they take out Panama Red, some dudes say, yo, Deadeye, look. When Deadeye comes, he see that it's Panama Star. So he was like, I told you you got a lot of mouth. This is Panama, Deadeye screaming it out. I told you got a lot of mouth. I told you PS, you PS, SSY type of, Deadeye's going all out. I told you, Deadeye is laughing. Yo, good for you. Yo, whoever did that, man, I got cigarettes for you. So, Deadeye's crazy. So, everything is quiet. Nobody ain't saying nothing. You already know. The razor, they found the razor. Let's keep it official. They found the razor. The razor's covered with tape. They didn't have none of that DNA shit. I had a little blood on me. Shorty Black had blood on him, but so other like 30 other people. You know what I'm saying? Because this nigga was going crazy. The blood flashing all over the place. It was in the wall. I mean, people got it in their jackets. People got it in their shirt. Some people got it in their face because they trying to hold him. Yo, chill, come down. And the nigga like, no, get off of me. Everybody had blood on them, bro. Because the bullpen was packed. I mean, if anybody ever been in court, sometimes these bullpens you can't move because that's how many people's in the bullpen. So you know what I'm saying is facts. You feel me? So that's how me and Deadeye became tight. Because the next day, Deadeye found out that it was a Puerto Rican that cut him. It's not a black dude. It was a Puerto Rican that cut him. And when Deadeye found out, it was the Puerto Rican named Junebug from 6 Upper. So, a couple of days later pass by, I go to the gym, and guess what? Deadeye comes to me and gives me a pound. Bow! Yo, I feel you, man. and gives me 2 packs of cigarettes. He said, yo, I got cigarettes for you guys. Whoever did that, I got cigarettes for you. And I'm like, nah, man, take your cigarettes back. I'm like, I did that, man, for what you did for me. So right there, 1985, we became like this. Deadeye. The last time I saw Deadeye was in 1993 in C73. Last time I saw Deadeye. And that was my dude. So now you know the story between me and Deadeye, man. And Deadeye is a real dude. Just like I said, Deadeye was the brains. Deadeye was the muscles. Deadeye was the man. OG Mac, all he had was the title Blood. But being honest, I never heard of OG Mac doing anything. Deadeye? All day, every day. Shout out to Deadeye, baby boy. God bless you, man. Anyway, this is your boy K Solo, and once again, I gotta give you guys a Rikers Island story. I haven't given one of you guys in a minute. Hope you guys enjoy it. Please, please, please hit that like, man. If you like the story, hit that like. If you're a new subscriber or you just bumping into the show, subscribe, man. It doesn't hurt you, man, but subscribe, man. Look out for a Puerto Rican like me. If you black, white, Chinese, whatever, man, don't let that shit interfere. Give that love. I'm a minority. A legal minority. You feel me? Anyway, guys, salute to everybody out there, man. God bless you all, man. Once again, shout out to the Bloods, man. No question. And to the almighty Land King Nation. You heard? Peace. And then rock. And also, shout out to the Crips, man. No question. And also, shout out to all the fams out there, man. Shout out to all you guys, man. Shout out to the Nieta. Shout out to all you guys, man. And to, we got to work a bond. We got to get together, man. And stop fighting amongst each other. And the thing that's going out there in the world, man, with the blacks, with the hip-hop, and the Puerto Rican with the hip-hop, man, let's kill that noise, man. Let's kill that noise. All right? Give pop what pop is due. God bless you all, man. This is K Solo, and this is the what? Ghetto Gossip Show, a.k.a. Rikers Island Stories. You know where it's at. The co-founder of Rikers Island Stories on YouTube. That's me, K Solo, a.k.a. King Solo. Holla.